Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the first time watching the review series, and today we are on the final film of the Bourne franchise, yes, and that is Jason Bourne, the 5th film. We have watched all 4 of the Bourne films over the course of the past month or so. Now we are down to the final film, and yeah, here it is, Jason Bourne. So yeah, it's been a good little run. I have enjoyed watching the Bourne franchise for the very first time and, giving you my thoughts, reviewing them on the channel. It's been a good little franchise. It's good action, good fun. There's been good films, there's been mid-films, and then there's this, which we'll get to in this video. Yeah, Jason Bourne, it's the most recent one. This was released in 2016. It looks pretty good. It's good because it's Matt Damon again. It's back to him in the main role. Unlike Bourne Legacy where we had Jeremy Renner. But let's quickly read the description as always, as we do in these videos. So Matt Damon returns to his most iconic role in Jason Bourne. Paul Greengrass, the director of the Bourne Supremacy and the Bourne Ultimatum, once again joins Damon for the next chapter of Universal Pictures' Bourne franchise. So that's good. The director directing the Bourne Supremacy and my favourite Bourne film, the Bourne Ultimatum, is back, so that means it's pretty promising. But we've not even watched it yet, so we can't really say much. But Universal Pictures' Bourne franchise, which finds the CIA's most lethal operative drawn out of the shadows. Damon is joined by Alicia Vikander, Vincent Castle, and Tommy Lee Jones, while Julia Stiles reprises a role in the series. That's good. So it's Nicky Parsons back again. That's really good. But yeah, I won't be pulling out the box set today, and it's just in its individual separate case. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this in the player. So let's get the disc out of the case, right here, and then pop it in the player. There we go, just wait for it to come up. We're now on the Blu-ray menu for Jason Bourne. Looks pretty good. It's more modern compared to what we're used to, of course, because those 3 Bourne films with Matt Damon were released quite early on in the 2000s. So this is 2016, it's 9 years ago. It's more closer to, obviously, present day than the other Bourne films. It looks pretty good. See you after the film.
I know who I am.
When we are finished with you, you'll no longer be yourself.
I remember everything.
Remembering everything doesn't mean you know everything.
Tell me.
We've just been hacked. Could be worse than Snowden.
Facial recognition got a hit.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Why would it come back now?
There's a demonstration in front of the Greek Parliament building. I think she'll use it as cover.
They tracked you. We gotta move.
He's seen things. He knows things. What if he's not coming for us? What if it's something else?
I volunteered because of a lie. This is Jason Bourne. I need to talk.
32 kills. People are safer because of what you did. You're never gonna find any peace. Not till you admit to yourself who you really are.
I've finished watching the final Bourne film. That's me completed the Bourne franchise. Yeah. Wow. And the song's playing again. The Bourne kind of theme song at this point. This film was actually really, really good. I actually really like this film. Just coming out of it straight out from the film, it's a great film actually. So we'll talk about some more in the review. I don't really know where to begin with this review actually, if I'm being honest. After watching Jason Bourne, like, it's, you know, final film in the franchise. I finally got around to watching it, and you know, it's what a journey it's been. This franchise has been nothing short of pulse-pounding excitement, exhilarating action, and next level thrills. Also, apologies for using this really dark poster for the review. I mean, I did try, of course, to look for the main poster that you see everywhere. I mean, but this is more of a teaser poster used for the film. So yeah, I mean, I think it looks pretty cool. I don't think it looks particularly too bad, but it's just a bit different to what you're used to seeing for like promotional material for the film. So yeah, we're thinking of this poster for the review. The series is back to Damon, of course, as the main and rightful leads. After Jeremy Renner's little outing in the Bourne Legacy, Jason Bourne returns to the series as titular character, taking place 12 years after Ultimatum. Bourne is now living in the shadows, but is forced out of hiding once again by the CIA, and must confront his past in a more brutal and dark fashion this time. Matt Damon is great as Bourne. He always has been. Even older in this film, he still brings to the screen that smart, quick thinking and energetic character. He just still has it, you know, even after how long it's been since the Bourne Ultimatum and Jason Bourne. In reality, it's 12 years after in the film, but in reality, it's, I think, a 9-year gap. 2007, 2016, yeah, 9 years. But he's still really, really good, so that's a really great thing. And accompanying him is fellow co-star Julia Stiles, who is no stranger to this franchise as well. She returns to her role as Nicky Parsons. Great to see them both together again, especially since we never got to see them kind of see each other again after the Bourne Ultimatum. Like, they kind of split apart halfway through that film, and then it's just ended there. But they return again in this film, which is good to see. What's not great though is the fact that Nicky is killed off. Damn it. That is twice now that the series has killed off, you know, two female romantic interests or characters. I know it's never shown on screen that Bourne and Nicky are like a romantic thing, but it's heavily hinted at and implied, especially during the Bourne Ultimatum and the conversation scene. It's hinted that, or yeah, it's just basically heavily hinted that Nicky and Bourne had a relationship before the film. So yeah, I'm accounting Nicky as the second female character that Bourne liked being killed in the film series, so that's not great at all. The new cast are solid as well. Tommy Lee Jones and Alicia Vikander, I think how you pronounce it. That's to name a few. They're pretty fine, I guess. The Bourne franchise has also never disappointed with its action, and this fifth installment is exactly that. Compared to the fourth, personally, this film has better action. That one crazy car chase through Las Vegas alone is enough. That was bonkers. That was bonkers, just to put it into words. But Damon's Bourne films are also known for their fast-paced, hand-to-hand combat fight scenes, and so which naturally this film is exactly that. I really enjoyed that final fight of Bourne against the Asset. Sure, it was shaky, filled with many cuts, but that's the style that completely works with this type of film. It also probably helps that director Paul Greengrass returns after directing Supremacy and Ultimatum. A lot of exciting scenes in this film, I think, to name a few. Well, apart from the car chase through Las Vegas, you know, the final fight against the Asset is really cool, and the, you know, whole kind of chase scene in Greece is really cool as well, is another good example. Or just when Bourne's trying to thwart the assassination attempt of this person he's trying to protect. I forgot the name, but it's towards the end. That assassination attempt by the Asset, it leads into the car chase through Las Vegas, so it's all kind of connected. It's really, really cool actually. This film also, I think, in my opinion, has just more scenes of thrilling action than the fourth one. I mean, at least in my opinion, I felt that way when I watched those films. I watched them quite fairly close actually, back to back. It was close, but definitely I felt this one had more. But while the film was great, it couldn't shake off some problems. It still had some stuff latching onto it. So one is the repeated formula. It's not great, especially if you've seen the previous films. It just becomes this incredibly predictable event that unfolds, and unfortunately this film brought that along with it. It's the same with every film, you know. Bourne Identity was different because it was the first film, but Supremacy, Ultimatum, Legacy, and then kind of now this, Jason Bourne. It's actually quite repeated, it's recycled, it's not very great. I mean, I can get it, I can see kind of why it's gone for it again in this film. It was again just because the Bourne films go by a formula, and this one, you know, it's just simply following that formula, and you know, following a formula, it acts as a Bourne film. The plot is also kind of dry. I kind of wish they'd gone for a more different approach. Like, surely there's a different way to tell Bourne's story. Like, the story isn't anything, different or new. It kind of goes back to that formula as well. I mean, Bourne is living a good life, and then the CIA have to come and screw things up, and there's this one CIA director that is actually evil and wants to kill him for some reason. That's exactly what happens in this film. Tommy Lee Jones' character, or whoever his character's name is, I forgot who he played, is that CIA director. He was like voicing an ultimatum. He's just wanting to kill Bourne. He sends it to team, even sending it, paying in like a assassin that has linked to Bourne to kill him. And that assassin, or the asset, was actually behind Bourne's dad's death, which this film dives into. As I do like how each film dives into more and more of Bourne's past. We thought we had basically learned it all in like the original trilogy. Ultimatum finally gave us his real name, David Webb, and then we finally thought, oh, that's finished. Well, no, we find out more. It turns out in the that's one, the fifth film, Jason Bourne. We find out that his dad had some all tying in thingy with him joining the CIA, or Operation Treadstone, I think. So yeah, it's more. Wow, it's more, and yeah, it's also tying in with the villain, or one of the main villains for this film, which is the assassin. So I like it. Also kind of ties in, and then Bourne has this big fight with the asset, and then that kind of basically avenges his dad's death. It kind of all comes full circle if you think about it. Overall, I think this film was a good closing / send-off film to Jason Bourne, and whilst it had its problems, I don't think particularly it's a bad film. I'm just thinking it had some improvements, but overall I really enjoyed it. It was a good film, good action, and it was just so good to see Matt Damon back in the role again. I mean, I guess we're used to him because he was the main character, and then I was like, why is Jeremy Renner here? I just felt like, yeah, this franchise doesn't feel right without Matt Damon, so it was good to see him back. So yeah, so my final rating would probably be a 3.5 out of 5 stars, probably, and I'll give it a 7 out of 10. That seems like a fair rating for me. Because yeah, because genuinely I do like Jason Bourne. It's a good film, but there's better films in the franchise, like the original 3. But I do think at the same time, Jason Bourne is much better than Bourne Legacy. It is better than Bourne Legacy because it's got Matt Damon in it. So yeah, but that is us, guys. We have come to the end of the Bourne franchise. That is now us having watched all 5 Bourne films from I Did to all the way to Jason Bourne, and yeah, it's been a good series. So thank you for watching this first time watching a review series on the Bourne franchise. I hope you've enjoyed each and one of every video from that very start to now to the very end. It's been a blast making these first time watching review series videos for Bourne, and yeah, it's been a good franchise overall. It's been action packed. It's been really enjoyable to watch, and I've enjoyed making these videos. So yeah, thank you once again. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to. Let me know in the comments down below what you think my next first time watching review series should be on like a movie franchise. And until next video, bye bye.